Hi, and welcome to the Thomas Tellman channel. And today I'm going to be sharing with you a short tutorial on what's your firm's employee engagement score. This is really, really important. This is crucial if you are a HR director, managing partner, managing director of a law firm or accountancy practice. This is critical information that you ought to know because it will help you develop the right culture and ensure that you are able to attract and retain the best people. So let me begin by saying, well, look, this is a crucial question that I must ask. So, what's your firm's employee engagement score? Well, the consequences of not knowing the answer to that question could be far-reaching. And so it's possible that, your team could be unmotivated. If you're noticing signs that are telling you that, like, what people don't seem to be, putting in extra effort, then, and not knowing what your employee engagement score, then, it's something that 100% needs further attention. And so it's crucial to look out for teams with individual team members aren't being motivated. You may experience a decline in productivity. This is one of the key challenges that I help solve for law firms, is that they sometimes are experiencing inconsistent levels of billing. And therefore, over a period of time, you will notice perhaps a decline in productivity. And finally, another really important consequence is that your firm will be exposed to cultural risk. And what this means is that, the risk of toxic culture emerging and taking root can certainly increase. So the solution is to develop an engagement survey and deploy it to each of your team members as soon as possible. And there are 15 in total data points to measure. However, I'm going to just share with you the 6 crucial points that you ought to measure. And let me begin by one by one. Let's go through them one by one. The first one being leadership and management. Second, followed by learning and development. Then we have job satisfaction, followed by environment, reward and recognition, and finally, well-being. Do your people feel that, cared for, and they feel that, that they've been put first? And so they're the 6 important data points to measure in your survey. And ideally, you want to be using a Likert scale. So that's ranging from very dissatisfied to very satisfied, 1 to 5. And what you'll have is, quantitative data on the employee experience, which will allow you to make the right decisions, or certainly be more informed, so you can make the right decisions on your people strategy and what is the next best initiatives to roll out to create the right environment and the right culture that you want to see within your organization. And so next, it's really important to know, well, look, okay, once we have, we've conducted the survey, got the results back, well, how do we interpret the results? What do they actually mean? And so, and of course, it's important that you do share the results as well. So let's go through these. If the result is coming back where you have less than 25% of the team are feeling engaged, well, I'm sorry to say, but you've got a major problem. Trust and reputation will likely to be damaged. Therefore, this is going to need immediate attention. Where your score is coming back between 25 and 50%, unfortunately, you're still you still got major issues, and therefore your firm will be exposed to high cultural risk, and as a result, of course, you need to take action. 51 to 74% isn't a bad score, and you will think, well, I'm out of the woods now, we're good. But actually, yes, it's okay, but your score is still below average. And so ideally, you want an employee engagement score which is over 75%. And so when you are at that stable, then the results do reveal, the results are 75% plus, then you want to be thinking, okay, yes, we are in a good position. However, how can we improve? Because after all, attracting and retaining talent is incredibly competitive. And so you want to be doing the best that you can to ensure that you are, creating the right environment for people to thrive. So I'm going to share with you now the 5 key benefits of conducting an employee engagement survey. And first thing up is, the first step is that you'll be having the data, and this is the first step to measuring the culture that you actually have. After all, culture is about how you're perceived and not necessarily about the values that you see on the wall or on your website. It's important that that you are gathering data. Secondly, hard, reliable data, quantitative data that you can rely on. This is really crucial information that you can say, right, well, this is the result. It's not a guessing game. It's clear as to what the results are, and you have an idea as to what needs to be improved. Thirdly, your people will feel that they have a voice, which is really important. Of course, people want to feel heard. And so, this is a great way of sharing, or declaring, should I say, that, that you care about your people, and that you want to improve things within your organization. And of course, you'll be identifying potential cultural risk. And finally, overall, it will improve your employer brand. And when you look at employer branding, you'll be telling all the wonderful stories on social media about how great it is to work within your firm. But it's important, it's crucial that whatever is being said outside reflects what's actually going on inside, on the ground within the firm. Now, there you have it. I think hopefully you found that to be useful. I hope that that there's some practical steps that you can put in place in order for you to ensure that you know exactly what your employee engagement score is. If you need help with with measuring your culture, or developing an engagement survey, my name is Andre. You can reach out to me at Thomas Tellman, and I'll be happy to help. Thank you.